China responds to U.S. pressure with a severe blow to Boeing. In a new escalation of the trade war between the United States and China, recent reports from Bloomberg indicate that Chinese authorities have decided to halt the delivery of any new aircraft from the American company Boeing and have asked local airlines not to receive new shipments from the company. This decision, if fully implemented, will not only harm Boeing but also deal a severe blow to the entire American economy, given the company's significant importance to American industry. Boeing, a vital artery to the American economy. Boeing is not just an ordinary aircraft company. It has long been the largest exporter in the United States, with 2/3 of its commercial aircraft production exported to customers outside America. The company's annual contribution to the American economy amounts to $79 billion, and its factories provide direct employment for 150,000 people and indirect employment for approximately 1.6 million more. Therefore, China's targeting of Boeing is in fact a direct blow to American industry and jobs. China responds to Trump. No one wins in trade wars. In recent weeks, China has been subjected to a series of trade strikes by the Trump administration, impacting its exports and leading to the cancellation of numerous U.S. orders. Some Chinese factories have been forced to furlough their workers due to declining demand, and between 10 and 20 million Chinese jobs are threatened due to China's heavy reliance on exports to the U.S. However, China is not sitting idly by and has strong cards. It can play to respond to U.S. pressure, including 1. Devaluation of the Yuan to make its exports more competitive and mitigate the impact of U.S. tariffs. 2nd, pressure American companies operating in China, such as Apple, Tesla, and Starbucks, by tightening tax or environmental measures or launching media campaigns against them. 3. Exporting goods via third countries to circumvent U.S. tariffs using trade agreements with other countries. 4. Rare earths weapon. China dominates the global rare earths market, which are used in vital industries such as electronics and defense, and could restrict their exports to pressure the U.S. 5. Selling U.S. Treasury bonds. China is the second largest holder of U.S. debt assets, and selling them could increase the U.S. government's borrowing costs. Who is most affected? While China suffers in the short term, the U.S. could be the biggest loser in the long term. China can replace U.S. imports with relative ease, while the U.S. relies heavily on Chinese products in vital sectors such as pharmaceuticals. Half of the ingredients in U.S. antibiotics come from China. Electronics. 80% of iPhones are made in China. Electrical appliances. 80% of air conditioners and 75% of fans in the U.S. market are Chinese. Conversely, major U.S. exports to China, such as soybeans and aircraft, can be replaced by other countries, such as Brazil, or by developing domestic industries. Historical lesson. Pressure can strengthen competitors. History shows that economic blockades can backfire. When Napoleon besieged Britain, it was forced to develop its industries and expand into new markets, contributing to its industrial revolution. Today, American pressure on China may accelerate its shift towards self-sufficiency and strengthen its economic alliances with other countries, strengthening its global position in the long term. Conclusion. The U.S.-China trade war is a zero-sum battle in the short term. However, in the long term, it may push China to strengthen its economic and technological power, while America faces difficulties in replacing Chinese goods. Current decisions may determine who will be the dominant player in the global economy in the coming years.